Hello, this is Mike Lively from Northern Kentucky University, and today I'm going to show you how to build large structures fast in Second Life. What we're seeing here basically is a weather facility that we're building that we're going to put a house in, and this is part of the Duke Energy project that we've been working on. And basically different temperatures will change by the hour, and this house will adjust to become more energy efficient. So let's go down and take a look at it. Hit page down, and let's walk on over. Now, one thing you can do, as long as you have your chat turned off, this will work, is go ahead and hit your M key, and that will give you the first person view. Okay, so you can actually walk around here as first person. You can hit M again or escape to get back to where you were, and let's move on out. Now, the great thing about these particular structures is that they're low prim. So I'm on a quarter island here, and I'm restricted to 4,000 prims. So you want to make sure that every prim counts when you build in Second Life. Just like when you're building a multimedia application, you want to count your bits, keep your bits down, so you want to keep your number of prims down, and only use them when you really need them. So let me show you how to actually build structures like this very rapidly in Second Life by using stuff that's already there. And so where do you find that stuff? Well, you want to go down here to search. I just type in free stuff. And up comes a long list of many places where you can go into Second Life and find free stuff. We'll just click on the first one. Freebie Heaven, so let's teleport there. So I'm in Freebie Heaven, and I can go around here now and go find free stuff. So let's do that. And what you see here are a bunch of boxes. And you can click on a box, let's right click, and it says buy, and you hit buy. And these are free houses. And notice they cost $0 Linden dollars, so you actually buy those. And you hit OK, and you put that goes into your inventory. And you come along here, and you can find a few other free things. And you just basically look for stuff that you want, and then you'll go back through your inventory and see if you want that item or not. So I've already gone through Second Life quite a bit and picked up a number of free things. We're going to go back to our island, and we're going to start building with a number of these free items. So I'm going to go back to World. Let's click on World and teleport home. So we've teleported home now, and we've obviously been gone for a long time because it's night now. So let's click up here on World and go to Force Sun. And we'll just go for sunrise. Okay. So here it is early in the morning, and the sun's beginning to rise. And let's go ahead and build our facility. So what you want to do is click on the Inventory tab below. And we want to grab some of that free stuff that we got from the Freebie Islands. And we're going to go to the 22 free houses and click on that. And I have this wood and glass frame house. Let's pull that out. And we'll just get rid of this because we're going to work with this for a while. So this is very similar to what you've seen below. I'll hit build. And in the build mode, I'll go into edit. So it's similar to what you see over on the left side, but not quite. So I'm going to move over here a little bit and going to start working on this structure. And we're going to grab these arrows here to move it around and turn it into the structure that you see over there on the left. Cool. Now we're going to depend on basically three commands to do all this, and that's Control L, Control Shift L, and Shift Click Drag. Now Control L links, Control Shift L unlinks, and Shift Click Drag copies. And so that's what we're going to use all those commands. And first thing we want to do is unlink this structure. I'm going to rotate a little bit by holding down the Control key. Then we're going to Control Shift L to unlink everything. You can see now everything's yellow. And we're going to get rid of this first section right here. So I'll just highlight it, marquee around it, and hit Delete key. And all that part of the structure was deleted. And now I can come over here and start working with this structure here. Okay. Now immediately I know that I'm not going to need this middle floor, so I can go ahead and just start selecting the middle floor. Control Shift to select both of them and hit delete. And I don't want this middle beam as well. nor these panels. So let's go ahead and select those and nor this right here. And just hit delete and that's gone. And so now I'm going to copy this and rotate it and put it together. Let's do that. I'm going to select it all. I'm just going to shift drag to copy it. Now I'm going to control to rotate it. There you go. And I'm going to put it together. So let's move direction so I can get a better perspective. And now let's see if we can put that together. And let's move around and see how good we are. So one perspective it may look fine, but you move to another perspective and you see you're not on at all. See, let's go up. There we go. We got a lot of work to do here. So it's good just to get high. There we go. Well, of course my rotation's off, so let's rotate back on. Good, that's good. Just about a little bit more. Let's move back a little bit. There we go. Then let's move over. We're getting there. We're almost there. Let's check it on the other side. Okay, looking pretty good. So now I'm going to select all that, copy it, and set it on top of itself. So go ahead and just grab that. Shift click and drag to copy. And I don't want the bottom section nor the top here, so I'm just going to start selecting those 4 panes. And delete. And of course the middle columns there, and delete. Let's do that again. And those 4 panes right there I don't want either. And so it's kind of hard to get in there, so what I'm going to do, I actually have to go into the structure and actually select those. There we go, now I'm inside. And delete. And now let's move back out. Fly around a little bit. We'll go ahead and select all that. There you go. Now we're going to bring that back on top of the structure. Okay, so that's part of my structure. I want to actually duplicate that again, so I'm going to highlight everything. I'm going to move over here to the side. And I'm going to hold down my shift key and just drag with the red arrow. And there I have another duplication. Okay. And I want to get rid of some of these inner structures here. So just hold down the shift key and start clicking on these to select them. And hit the delete key. And what I want to do is go to the other side and do the same thing. Or I could just copy this structure and rotate it. Either way is fine. We're all lined up there, so let's just go along here and go to the other side and delete those pieces as well. And so now I can put the 2 structures together. Okay, and grab that red arrow. There we go, got everything now, and move it right in. And, well, looks like we're almost there. We're going to move around a little bit to make sure everything's fit together right. So you might look fine on one side, but you're not on the other. And let's move that a little bit. Cool. And there we go. Let's go inside. Looks fine. So now you have your weather facility that's going to control the weather. We have to go in there and script that, but let's just build all the basic stuff and we can script later. And let's come along and hit our inventory again. We're going to bring out another house. I found this 30 prim house that I'm going to use, so let's pull it out. It's a gray house that's rotated into position. Good. Now let's move back a little bit, get some perspective. I do not like that little lip that's sticking out of the house there, so I'm going to get rid of that. So I'm going to Control Shift L. And basically now I can get rid of the different pieces. Let's delete that. Let's marquee around the house again. And we're going to Control L to link everything together. And now we can move the house into position. Let's rotate a little bit more to get it right. And move that house right into the right into our facility. So you see, just by going into Second Life, I've been able to pull out resources that are already there, and using just a few simple commands, Control L, Control Shift L, and Shift click drag, I've been able to build a very large structure that would have taken me a long time to do prim by prim. So I encourage you to go into Second Life, look around, get some of that free stuff, and just build it fast. And that'll give you more time to spend on scripting and creating a more interactive environment.